3 years ago, my friend Michael rushed to the emergency room with what he thought was just a headache. The cause? The Tylenol he'd been taking every single day. Can you believe that a healthy 65-year-old man who didn't drink alcohol, who ate well, who took care of himself, nearly destroyed his liver with what he thought was the safest pain reliever on earth? Michael isn't alone. Right now, thousands of people are taking what they believe is harmless relief for their aches and pains. They have absolutely no idea they're putting their liver in serious danger. The medication sitting in your medicine cabinet right now, the one your doctor recommended, the one you can buy without a prescription, is actually the #1 cause of acute liver failure in America. In the next 10 minutes, I'll show you exactly which medications are the most dangerous, why they're so harmful to your liver, and most importantly, how you can protect yourself starting today. Your liver health is too precious to leave to chance. Let's get started. For decades, we've been told over-the-counter medications are safe. If your doctor recommends it, it must be harmless. If you can buy it without a prescription, there's nothing to worry about. But here's what shocked me. The #1 cause of acute liver failure in America isn't alcohol or fatty food. It's acetaminophen, the active ingredient in Tylenol. Let me be clear. I'm not saying these medications are poison. The problem isn't the medication itself. The problem is how we use them. I used to think the same way. Headache? Take Tylenol. Back pain? Add some Advil. Cold symptoms? Reach for NyQuil. I had no idea I was asking my liver to process all these chemicals at once. Here's what most people don't realize. Your liver doesn't know one pill came from the pharmacy and another from the grocery store. All your liver knows is that it has to break down every single chemical you put into your body. And when you're over 60, your liver simply can't handle the workload the way it used to. The medications you trust to make you feel better might actually be working against you. So what exactly happens inside your body when you take these painkillers? Let me show you. Let me start with the biggest culprit. Acetaminophen is hiding in more medications than you realize. It's not just in Tylenol. It's in NyQuil, Dayquil, Excedrin, Mucinex, Robitussin, and dozens of other common medications sitting in your medicine cabinet right now. Think of your liver as a 24-hour factory that never gets to rest. When you take acetaminophen, this factory has to work overtime to break it down. But here's the problem. As your liver processes acetaminophen, it creates toxic waste products that can damage liver cells. Now, if you take one Tylenol for a headache, your liver can handle that. But what happens when you take Tylenol in the morning, then NyQuil at night because you're feeling under the weather? You've just doubled your acetaminophen load without even realizing it. Here's the scary part. Many people have no idea they're taking acetaminophen multiple times a day. They might take Tylenol for joint pain, then reach for Excedrin for a headache later, not knowing both contain the same liver-taxing ingredient. The safe daily limit is 3,000 milligrams. But when you're combining different medications, it's incredibly easy to exceed that limit. And when you do, your liver factory starts breaking down. The biggest mistake people make? They focus only on the brand name and forget to check the active ingredients. Always, always look for acetaminophen on the label, no matter what the product is called. Now let's talk about ibuprofen, found in Advil, Motrin, and many other pain relievers. Most people think ibuprofen only affects your stomach. That's the common warning you hear everywhere. but here's what they don't tell you. Think of your stomach as the front door and your liver as the processing center. Just because the problems start at the front door doesn't mean the processing center isn't working overtime behind the scenes. Your liver has to break down every single ibuprofen tablet you swallow. And while it's generally easier on your liver than acetaminophen, there's still a hidden danger that most people completely ignore. Here's the critical mistake. Many people think because ibuprofen is easier on the liver, they can take it more freely. They'll pop an Advil for a headache, another for back pain, and maybe one more before bed for general aches. What they don't realize is that consistent, long-term use puts steady pressure on liver function. But here's where it gets really dangerous. If you drink alcohol, even just a glass of wine with dinner, and then take ibuprofen later that evening, you've just created a perfect storm for liver damage. Alcohol and ibuprofen together multiply the stress on your liver exponentially. The safe approach? Use ibuprofen only for short periods. Never, ever combine it with alcohol. And if you find yourself reaching for it more than a few days in a row, it's time to talk to your doctor about alternatives. Your liver doesn't care that the bottle says it's gentle on your stomach. It only knows it has extra work to do. Now let's talk about statins. These are cholesterol medications like Lipitor, Crestor, and Zocor. If you're over 60, there's a good chance you're taking one of these, and your doctor probably told you they're essential for heart health. Here's what makes statins different. They're not just a pill you take when you're in pain. They're medications you take every single day, often for years or even decades. And that's where the problem lies. Think of your liver as a traffic cop managing a busy intersection. Statins are like adding extra traffic to that intersection every single day. At first, your liver cop can handle the extra load. But after months and years of managing this additional traffic, even the best traffic cop starts to get overwhelmed. Now, I want to be very clear about something. Statins can be life-saving medications for many people. This isn't about stopping your medication without talking to your doctor. This is about understanding what's happening in your body and taking the right precautions. The issue is that many people take statins for years without ever having their liver function checked. Your doctor prescribed them, you feel fine, so you assume everything is okay. But your liver might be quietly struggling to keep up. Studies show that long-term statin use can elevate liver enzymes in some people. These elevated enzymes are your liver's way of saying, "I'm working harder than I should be." The safe approach? If you're on statins, make sure your doctor checks your liver function every 3 to 6 months. Ask specific questions. How are my liver enzymes? Do we need to adjust my dosage? Are there any warning signs I should watch for? Your heart health is important, but so is your liver health. The goal is protecting both. Now, I know what you're thinking. If these medications can harm my liver, what am I supposed to do when I'm in pain? Don't worry. The answer isn't to avoid all pain relief. The answer is to be smarter about how you use them. Here are the key takeaways that could save your liver. Acetaminophen. It's hiding in multiple medications. Check every label. Never exceed 3,000 milligrams per day. Ibuprofen. Your liver processes every tablet. Use short-term only. Never mix with alcohol. Statins. If you're taking them long-term, get liver function tests every 3 to 6 months. But here's the most important thing. Your liver is incredibly resilient. It can recover if you give it the chance. The goal isn't to live in fear. The goal is to use medications wisely. So, what can you do right now to protect your liver while managing your health? Let me show you some practical steps. Here's your 3-step safety system to protect your liver starting today. Step 1. The 5-second check. Go to your medicine cabinet right now. Put a sticker on anything containing acetaminophen. Before taking any medication, ask yourself, does this overlap with what I'm already taking today? Step 2. Morning routine. Every morning, set out only the medications you'll take that day. Use a small cup or organizer. Before reaching for pain relievers, try alternatives first. Heat, cold, gentle stretching, or 15 minutes of rest. Step 3. Doctor questions. At your next appointment, ask 3 specific questions. How are my liver enzymes? Do my medications interact? What warning signs should I watch for? Don't wait for your doctor to bring this up. Keep a simple log of what medications you take and when. This isn't about being obsessive. This is about being aware and taking control. Your liver works hard for you every single day. These simple steps help ensure it can keep doing its job for years to come. If you experience any unusual fatigue, nausea, or abdominal discomfort while taking medications, don't ignore it. Stop the medication and contact your doctor immediately. Here are the 3 key takeaways that could save your liver. Acetaminophen hides in multiple medications. Check every label. Never exceed 3,000 milligrams per day. Ibuprofen affects your liver too, not just your stomach. Use short-term only, never with alcohol. If you're on statins long-term, demand liver function tests every 3 to 6 months. This affects millions of people our age who have no idea they're putting their liver at risk with trusted medications. You're not alone in this journey. Here's what I want you to do right now. In the comments, share one thing you're changing starting today. Maybe checking your medicine cabinet, asking your doctor those 3 questions, or trying alternatives before pain relievers. Your commitment helps motivate others too. I've put a complete medication safety checklist in the pinned comment below. Save it, print it, share it with someone you care about. If this video opened your eyes to medication dangers, watch my next video about healthy foods that secretly damage your liver. 5 foods marketed as healthy but working against your liver health. Your liver has worked hard for you your entire life. Now it's time to return the favor.